hope you're doing well. I see we've got some new followers, so if you don't know us, a little backstory on our family. My husband and I have 4 kiddos, 2 dogs, one weighing more than the average man and the other possessing more hair than our entire family put together. And that's just those living inside the house. Coming in to visit a bit is our fox hunting barn cat and any rooster or hen plagued with momentary curiosity. We fell in love with this property about 6 years ago. Our home took almost a year to build and we finished it almost 5 years ago to this day. I grew up in a 1-story long ranch-style home, so stairs had always intrigued me even as a child. That said, in each of our homes that I've drawn, the staircases and entryways have been the first and most important piece to each of the puzzles. This home was no different, but oddly enough, it's been the last place to be considered design-wise. This week, however, I'm hoping to put a dent in it. For me, it normally takes a single piece to get the ball rolling. If y'all have been with us for a bit, you know we found this sweet little console table, and that's all it took. You can see we're dressing the windows a bit. I used to be totally against any type of window treatment because I felt it blocked the view to the outside, but we recently finished all the windows in the dining room and I really fell in love with the way that it made the space feel. That in mind, we're attempting to achieve the same cozy mood up here. So waking up this morning, I'm hitting the ground running. I've been gathering together and bringing upstairs a few of the goodies and finds we found from some local antique stores lately. Today I'm going to be putting together a little vignette on top of the little table we were talking about and hang a couple of framed pictures above it all as well. But first on the to-do list is finishing off what we didn't complete yesterday or last night. When I'm putting together displays, whatever type they may be it on a bookcase or some sort of side table, I'm looking to put together a lot of varying pieces. I want to look for different heights, different shapes, different materials. The point is to make it visually interesting. I'm looking for pieces that can be layered, be it by stacking or setting beside, in front of or behind. I will say before picking any of it out, I want to decide my color story. In this case for today, I started with my new rug that you saw me lay down at the beginning of the video, and I continued it through with this last piece of art I'm adding. All is true, but I can't go without mentioning my ultimate inspiration, Autumn. When it comes to dinner in this house and our busy schedules, I'm always looking for something that's nutritious, yet has the fewest ingredients as possible. Y'all are already well aware now that 1,000,001 things about Autumn excite me, but one of those things happened to be the ability to break out all those cool weather recipes. Out of all of them, soups are one of my favorite. When I'm prepared enough, I like pairing a soup with a homemade bread. Tonight is not one of those times, but as always, we're gonna make it work. So for this recipe, you're gonna start with your classic mirepoix, your carrots, celery, and onion. Start to cook those down a bit, but leave a little room as you're going to add the noodles, which will also contribute to the cooking time. After those are cooked down, you're going to add whatever liquid of choice. I prefer veggie stock, my family, chicken stock, so we normally go with that. Once that's brought to boil, you're going to add your noodles. I prefer some kind of alternative, just to add a little bit more nutrition. During this time of year, I try to be as festive as possible, and that includes dinner time. That said, when I found this lentil pasta that was colored orange, I couldn't get it in my cart fast enough. If you're in the market for specialty items like this, HomeGoods can be a really good place to check. Also, I'd like to note that adding chicken can make this 1,000,000 times more flavorful. After raising our sweet flock of hens and roosters, there's something about chicken that I just can't do anymore. The same can't be said about the rest of our family, so I normally add that in at the end. Blake will usually cook the protein that night over the grill, or if it's going to be a super busy week, he will prep it a few days prior and have it ready in the fridge. When the temperatures really cool off, he will cook all of our proteins over the fire pit, and while I really don't prefer meat, I will say there is just no comparison when cooking it this way.